Unlocking Success, Zig Ziglar's Guide to Mindset Mastery. Let me tell you this, folks. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to breeze through life effortlessly, achieving their goals with ease while others struggle endlessly? You might be wondering, how do they do it? Well, let me introduce you to one of the most insightful minds in the world of personal development, Zig Ziglar. His latest guide, Unlocking Success, Zig Ziglar's Guide to Mindset Mastery, is more than just another self-help book. It's a beacon of hope for anyone looking to transform their mindset and unlock success. Here's how Zig Ziglar teachings can help you master your mindset and pave the way to success. You might be thinking, isn't mindset all about believing in yourself? While that's certainly true, Zig Ziglar's approach goes beyond mere belief. He teaches us that our thoughts, attitudes, and beliefs are the foundation upon which our actions are built. In his book, he dives deep into the concept of the law of success, which asserts that success is not just about effort but also about the right mental framework. Let me tell you this, folks, Zig Ziglar believes that if we can change our mindset, we can change our lives. That's the power of Zig's teachings. He shows us how to rewire our brains for success. Here's something you should know, folks. Zig Ziglar's journey was far from smooth sailing. He faced numerous challenges and setbacks throughout his life, including being fired from his first sales job and being diagnosed with diabetes at a young age. Yet, he never gave up. He tells us in his book that failure is not the absence of success, but the absence of trying. This is a profound lesson for us all. Zig Ziglar believed that every obstacle was an opportunity to learn and grow. And guess what? It worked. He went on to become one of the most influential speakers and authors in the world of personal development. Now, here's something that will resonate deeply with you. Zig Ziglar shares his own personal story of how he transformed his mindset during a particularly challenging time in his life. He had been struggling with depression and anxiety, and he felt like giving up. But then he realized that his negative thoughts were holding him back. He started to challenge these thoughts, replacing them with positive affirmations. He tells us that by doing so, he was able to shift his focus from the problems he was facing to the solutions within him. This shift in mindset led him to overcome his depression and even inspired him to write his best-selling book, Right Here, Right Now. So how exactly does Zig Ziglar teach us to master our mindset? Well, he focuses on 3 core principles: focusing on the present, visualizing success, and taking consistent action. First off, he encourages us to live in the moment. He says, stop worrying about what happened yesterday and stop planning for tomorrow. Focus on what you can control today. This principle of living in the present is crucial because it allows us to stay grounded and focused on the tasks at hand, rather than getting bogged down by past regrets or future anxieties. Next, Zig Ziglar emphasizes the power of visualization. He believes that our subconscious mind is incredibly powerful and that we can use it to manifest our desires. He teaches us to imagine ourselves succeeding, achieving our goals, and experiencing the joy and fulfillment that comes with it. By visualizing success, we prime our subconscious mind to align our actions with our aspirations. This principle is especially important for those who struggle with motivation or self-doubt, as it provides a tangible goal to work towards. Lastly, Zig Ziglar stresses the importance of consistent action. He reminds us that success is not achieved overnight but through small, consistent steps over time. He encourages us to break down our goals into manageable tasks and to take action every day, no matter how small. He tells us, success is not a destination but a journey. It's about making progress, not perfection. This principle is critical because it helps us build momentum and stay committed to our goals despite setbacks and challenges. But here's the thing, folks. Zig Ziglar doesn't just talk about these principles. He lives them out in his own life. He shares with us stories of how he applied these principles to achieve incredible success. One such story involves his first major sales presentation. He was terrified, and he had no idea what he was doing. But instead of letting fear paralyze him, he focused on the present moment, visualized himself succeeding, and took consistent action. To his surprise, he delivered the presentation flawlessly, and it was a huge success. From that moment on, he knew that he could handle anything that came his way. This story resonates with me deeply, as I've faced my own share of fears and doubts. I remember a time when I was preparing for a big presentation at work. I was so nervous that I couldn't sleep the night before. But instead of succumbing to my anxiety, I decided to practice mindfulness meditation. I focused on the present moment, reminding myself that I had prepared thoroughly and that I was capable of delivering the presentation. I also visualized myself succeeding, imagining the applause and the compliments from my colleagues. And guess what? It worked. I delivered the presentation confidently, and everyone appreciated my efforts. That experience taught me the power of Zig's principles and the importance of staying grounded and focused. Zig Ziglar's guide offers practical tools and techniques to help us master our mindset and achieve our goals. For instance, he introduces us to the concept of the power of positive affirmations. He teaches us to repeat positive statements to ourselves regularly, reinforcing our belief in our ability to succeed. He also shares exercises to help us identify and challenge negative thoughts, such as the thought-stopping technique. With practice, we can train our minds to think positively and eliminate destructive thoughts. Another valuable tool Zig Ziglar presents is the mind mapping technique. This technique involves creating visual representations of our goals and ideas to help us organize our thoughts and prioritize our actions. He encourages us to draw mind maps regularly, helping us see the big picture and identify areas where we need to improve. This tool has been instrumental in my own personal growth, allowing me to break down complex ideas into manageable pieces and track my progress. One final tool that Zig Ziglar introduces is the daily gratitude practice. He suggests keeping a journal and writing down things we're grateful for each day. This practice helps us cultivate a sense of abundance and positivity, shifting our focus away from what's lacking in our lives and toward the blessings we already have. It's a simple yet powerful technique that has helped me appreciate the little things in life and maintain a positive outlook. Now, I want to share a real-life example of how these tools have helped someone else. A friend of mine named Sarah struggled with low self-esteem and constant self-doubt. She found herself stuck in a cycle of negative thoughts and self-criticism. However, she decided to implement Zig Ziglar's techniques in her daily routine. She started by focusing on the present moment and visualizing herself succeeding in various aspects of her life. She also began practicing gratitude every day, writing down 3 things she was thankful for. Over time, she noticed a significant improvement in her mood and self-confidence. She no longer felt like giving up and was able to tackle her challenges head-on. So, how do we apply these tools in our own lives? Let me tell you this, folks. The key is consistency. We must make a conscious effort to incorporate these practices into our daily routines. Whether it's setting aside 5 minutes each morning for meditation, spending 10 minutes reflecting on our day with gratitude, or dedicating 30 minutes to visualizing our goals, we need to make these habits a part of our lives. Consistency is the foundation upon which our success is built. But here's the kicker, folks. Mastering our mindset isn't just about personal growth. It's about making a positive impact on those around us. Zig Ziglar emphasizes the importance of sharing our knowledge and helping others overcome their own obstacles. He believes that by teaching others, we reinforce our own understanding and commitment to these principles. So, if you find these tools helpful, don't keep them to yourself. Share them with friends, family, and colleagues. Help them unlock their potential and achieve their dreams. In closing, folks, Unlocking Success, Zig Ziglar's Guide to Mindset Mastery, is a transformative book that offers invaluable insights and practical tools for mastering our mindset and achieving success. Zig Ziglar's journey and teachings inspire us to believe in ourselves and take action towards our goals. By focusing on the present, visualizing success, and taking consistent action, we can rewire our brains for success and create the life we desire. Remember, success is not just about the destination but the journey itself. So, let's embrace the process, stay grounded, and trust in our abilities. The power is within us, and with Zig Ziglar's guidance, we can unlock our full potential and achieve greatness. Here's something you should know, folks. If you're ready to embark on this transformative journey, I encourage you to pick up Unlocking Success, Zig Ziglar's Guide to Mindset Mastery, and dive into its pages. As you read, reflect on your own experiences and challenges, and apply these principles to your life. Trust me, you won't regret it. You'll find that mastering your mindset is not just a path to success, but a pathway to a fulfilling and purposeful life. So, take the first step today, and let's begin our journey together towards unlocking success.